Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope that you missed me a little bit from the drought of Skillato in the YouTube. And today we are coming with a brand new tank, Durendal. Skillato, what is Durendal? I do not understand. First time I see this tank. I know, me too, fellas. Listen, this vehicle is assembly store tank. The 7th, 8th, 9th one, whatever. And it is tier 10 French medium tank. I will tell you everything about it. Just hold on. First things first. Armor, absolute dog kaku. It doesn't have armor. You can look at this however you want to. You will meet someone that shoots gold. It's called game over. Go instantly to the garage. There is nothing what you can do about this. The tanks with 121mm caliber is overmatching you. It's bad. Armor non-existent. Glad we had the conversation. Now, let's see how the things are looking like where the speds goes of the tank. 350 alpha damage for a tier 10. Straight up garbage. It has an autoloader, it has 4 rounds in the magazine, and it works like MBTB. You click once, pom-pom. You click twice, or second time, pom-pom. So pretty much you can do 1.4 thousand damage from the cliff, and you are reloading roughly 26 seconds. With equipment it will be 25, 24. The gun handling soft stats are looking decent, but overall gun dispersion is quite bad. You cannot snipe with this tank. So let's talk about this. You have a tank with 1.4 thousand damage potential, with which you cannot snipe. You have no armor. Yeah, that's not good. In my opinion, this tank is the worst assembly store tank so far, and this vehicle's selling point is not like how powerful it is, but how fun it is. I can tell you that much. I'm not going to be buying this vehicle on my free-to-play account. There is no way. There is no way, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you are not aware of the assembly store, you never participated in it, the most important thing to highlight is that you need to get 100%. In order to get the tank, you need to pay in different currencies, whatever you prefer. You can pay 1 million free experience, 55,000 gold, 125 million credits, never paying credits, universal fragments, national fragments, or bonds. The smartest way to buy the tank if you are buying it using universal fragments and national fragments. By doing this, you are minimizing the price beyond belief. And pretty much all you need to do, you need to pay like 640,000 free experience. Is it expensive? Absolutely yes. Is it worth it in this particular case? Not really. I don't think so. And last but not least, yes, let's compare Durendal with MBTB, because this tank is like if MBTB would have a romance with Borat, and Durendal would be a child of those two. Literally. And I know it sounds very fun and very good, but I can promise you that it is so difficult to play with this tank. It is beyond belief. You know, where the difficulty goes, it would get 1 star instantly, without even questioning it. So if we would compare Durendal against MBTB, we would see that MBTB does from the clip 2.4 thousand damage, and Durendal does 1.4 if you are hitting everything. The MBTB has better DPM, MBTB shoots faster in between the shells, and Durendal aims longer. There is one more thing what I need to highlight, where the stats goes, that Durendal is going to get a little bit of the buff before it will be released. And the buff of this tank is aim time from 3.2 to 2.9, so tiny touch better, but MBTB is still aiming better. Dispersion from 0.41 to 0.39. Once again, tiny touch better, but nothing to write books about. And gold penetration from 305 to 311. By the way, if I haven't told you this yet, the standard ammunition penetration is 247, which is laughable. It's unusable, pretty much in the tier 10 standards. So you want to spam the full gold. Overall, just bad combination of the things. And yes, I have played with a tank already. I have quite a session crafted to you, and you will see how difficult this mother trucker is to play. That being said, let's teleport straight into the action, and I hope that you are going to enjoy it. Let's go. Okay, sweet, magnificent mother truckers, it's time to make this tank work. I must admit I played quite some games with this vehicle, and I'm trying to learn how to play with this. And even though we discussed this before, that it's kind of MBTB who had affair with Borat, and this is the child of theirs. It's a bloody difficult tank to make it work. So let's try to do our best, fellas. I can tell you one thing, that for most of the players, I can't see how most of the players will play with this tank. Honestly, it is that hard. So good luck for every and each of you who will purchase this vehicle. I want to highlight that I won't be buying it on my free-to-play. Hell no. I'm not going to pay 1 million free experience for the tank that I'm not going to be playing. That is for sure. Right. Let's see what we can do here. My mission is to be a cheeky little bugger. My mission is to be a cheeky little bugger, fellas. I want to figure out how to make this tank work. That is what we are working towards, fellas. That's what we want to do. We want to be smart and we want to make this tank work. Right, Mr. Greeley is sitting over there. That is okay. I wonder, would we be able to have a high explosive clip for a Greeley? That is what I am thinking about. Beautiful. Yeah, not ideal because we did not penetrate both of the shells, but it's okay. At least one was penetrated. Now, my goal is to slap the living crap out of this Greeley, fellas. This is my goal. I'm just going for a blind shot. Why the heck not? Now, T-803 is in quite a bit of the trouble. He lost a lot of his hit points, but that is understandable. So what is our goal at this point in time? We will try to play towards the middle. And we will try to punish every and each gentleman who is sitting here. But once again, the problem of this is that this tank is not a sniper schnitzel. It's not created to snipe from the back. You want to be mid to close range with this vehicle to hit every and each shell, right? Or every and each shot. And man, this is a difficult journey. I think that Wargaming missed the mark with this tank. I truly believe in that. Unless I am sucking a major PP, which could be a possibility, but for me, man, I just hate it. I just straight up hate it, fellas. Right. We know that Arta is sitting over there. We are very well aware of that, but the question is how we could punish every and each enemy that is trying to snipe from over there, or alter. Ooh, Type 5 Heavy and the Ares. Yeah, that is rough. This Ratatate will be super aggressive. He doesn't care, which I respect, because this is the proper way to play with Ratatate in this type of situation. We know about Greeley sitting in the back. Monty is working very good. We lost both of the light tanks. We are dead meats. We are a bloody pigeons that are sitting over there and waiting for death to come, fellas. But once again, we are okay. Let's try to get into the position. He's sitting here. That's okay. And now our mission will be to make sure that this Type 5 Heavy will regret his life choices. Beautiful clip, honestly. We cannot say that this clip was bad or something. We have done everything properly over there. Truly, no complaints, no regrets. The enemy team is just simply way too powerful, you know? They are playing very, very well here in the middle, and we are in loads of Kaku, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. In very much loads of Kaku. I'm trying to return back into this bush, and I'm hoping that Ratatate won't be able to do anything for us, but he managed to outspot us, which is quite unfortunate, and plus on top of that, Arta is reloading for the time being. I mean, we need to sit here. I don't really think that there is any alternative choice for us. I know that most likely EBR is sitting in the main bush for the time being. I am aware of that. So what is my thinking process for the time being? I am just trying to stay alive for as long as I physically and possibly can. Once again, I understand the moment that the CBR will go vroom vroom vroom, or this Manticore go vroom vroom vroom, we will be in loads of trouble. And I truly mean it, loads of trouble, fellas. But we will see exactly when it will happen, whenever our team will start taking damage in the back, right? This is the moment whenever we will know that something fishy is going on. We are sitting in the bush. We are kind of okay. We should not be outspotted by the Ratatate. And we are spotting this mother trucker over there. Once again, we are not even breathing at this point in time. We are afraid to get outspotted, and we really do not want to die prematurely for obvious reasons. We want to be smart, and we want to make sure that enemies would regret their life choices all the bloody time, right? So far, so good. Our guys are not getting completely obliterated by that EBR. That is a good thing, fellas. Good, we are making sure that we are going to spot this Ratatate at least for a bit. And hopefully that our Ratatate together with E1 Honda, they will be able to eliminate this Excelsior. That is what we are hoping for. Relax. Take it easy. We have all time in the world of tanks. We don't need to rush. We do not need to rush, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And fellas, from the games that I played with this mother trucking tank, and I am truly trying to learn how to play with this tank properly, I can tell you that much, that it is a very, very, very difficult tank to make it work. It's very difficult tank to make it work, and it's very difficult tank to learn how to play properly with it. Very difficult. Right, that's it. This Manti, he will do a massive harm for us. Yeah. EBR Manti sitting there, I cannot change absolutely anything. I just simply can't. Right, everything is okay, everything is fine. First game, we managed to get like 5k combined or something like this with a lot of effort. It's okay. Let's see the score, shall we? Okay, very first game for you. Done GG finito, it was hard. And we barely scratched the 4,000 mark. Barely. It was extremely hard game, to be fair with you. Enemy light tanks could have done whatever they wanted to. So that was unfortunate. Our light tanks were definitely so much weaker. Excelsior farmed quite a bit. Good for him. Anyways, maybe from the very first game, it is not visible that the tank cannot snipe. But I can promise you that I try to do that behind the screens. I try to play this tank long range, but it's not the right gameplay. You need to be aggressive with this tank, and you need to figure out how to make it work whenever the distance is relatively close, if you will. Now I'm thinking maybe it would be a good idea to have a spotting setup with this tank. Because I have a feeling that it could work a bit better since you need to play aggressively either way, right? But once again, this is just me thinking out loud. Right, what do we want to do? We want to play somewhere towards the middle, okay? That is the right way to do the things. At least that's what I want to believe. Hopefully we will find some other tracker being overconfident and we could clip him for 1.4 thousand. But on the other hand, if I am going to be caught out of position, this could be quite a bad thing for us. Anyways, you know what? For a very first moment, let's wait here. Maybe they are going to be having Progetto, TVP, Phantom, Airy Concept sitting around this area. We will see. Okay, TVP is making quite a bit of pressure like this, so you know what? I assume that they do not have anyone here towards the middle. That's what I want to believe. Right, good. TVP is taking one for the team. That's good. Mr. Rhino sitting over there. We don't really care about the Rhino, do we? At least not for the time being. Grille is in the open field and probably Grille would be able to slap us, but for now we are just being patient. I want to show you the potential of this tank, what this vehicle can do whenever all stars are aligned. That means whenever you can just simply clip the enemy properly without any distractions or disturbations, you know? That's what I want to see. Beautiful, 700 in the face, that was good one. And I mean, we have one more in the mag, or one more burst in the mag, and let's try to use it over there. 300 is better than 0, that is okay. I could make a hardcore pressure like this, but first of all, let's check out, do they have any sniper schnitzels here in the back, okay? Right, we are relatively aggressive here, that is a good thing if you would ask me. Now there is a big chance that this E50 will try to escape like this, okay? That's what I want to believe. There is a chance. Actually, do I care? I don't really think I do. Listen, we are going for a Grille. We are going for a Grille. Especially if I will see Grille shooting randomly, he's going to have a lot of troubles. That's exactly what we are looking for, and that's exactly what we need. Good. Now we are getting quite a bit closer, and E50 is right about here. Good. Quite a bad aim by me, not gonna lie, but let it be. Good, we eliminated the Grille, very nice. Now Grille is raising his eyebrow to figure out who and how he got clipped out. Good. 14 seconds left. Leopard will try to do some nasty stuff for E50, and I think we could eliminate him from the game in like 5 seconds. Yep. I am feeling quite alright. Also, one more thing to highlight. I think that this tank is straight up pure gold spam tank. I think to have even standard penetration or standard ammunition is just waste of space, honestly. It's not even worth to have it. That's what I think. It's very similar situation like MBTB. Very similar situation. Nevertheless, fellas, so far so good. We are playing well. We cannot really complain too much about all of this. And now the distance is going to be so much closer between us and enemies. And I believe this is going to be the moment whenever we will start thriving. At least that's what I want to believe. Okay, Progetto is trying to escape. Right, an autoloader. Doesn't really matter, does it? Good, we got free clip. Well, not necessarily free clip, I would say. 800 hit points lost, but at least we got a little bit more use. Right, now What is the idea? Idea is very, very simple. We will try to say hello for every and each mother trucker that is sitting here. Good. 700 is definitely better than nothing. And after that we will go for another clip. That's all we care about. Good, I'm unspotted. Now AMX may go for a blind shot. Doesn't look like he wants to. I mean, he's just patiently waiting here, honestly. What is the chance that he's AFK? 0. Okay, doesn't really matter, we are fine. 4,000 damage and this is a very hard job. Honestly, not gonna lie, fellas, this is a very, very, very hard job for us to get as much as we physically and possibly can from this. It is not an easy task. I can tell you that much. That isn't easy. But, nevertheless, we will be okay and we will make it work. AMX is sitting right about here. I would love to see him shooting, to be fair with you. He's just patiently waiting. Good, he just fired, so I think we can go for seconds. Excellent, we eliminated him from the game. Good, let's go. I mean, this game is 5,000, but we needed to work very, very, very hard for it, fellas. We needed to work very hard for it. I truly believe that this tank is more fun than competitive. And you know how the things are looking like with the tanks that are more fun than competitive? It very much depends on the taste that player has. For example, for me, I love auto-loaders or auto-reloaders. I do understand that. But this one is just rough. Also, I truly want to believe that MBTB is significantly better tank compared to this vehicle. Because the damage potential is so much better. And you have pretty much same mechanic, but you do more and you reload faster in between the shots. So even though idea from Wargaming side was there in my opinion, you know, execution is brutal and awful. I truly want to say that I would not buy this tank if I would be casual player, and as a matter of fact, I'm not going to be purchasing this on the free-to-play peasant account. I just can't. I don't see how I would get any use from this and how I would enjoy this, right? But once again, that is only me, and you know, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and this is not my tank. 4.8 thousand damage, 700 assisting damage. I worked very, very hard in this game. For 4.8 thousand damage, it's kind of laughable if you would ask me. Anyways, one more game, we got this. And last but not least, we are playing in the Fisherman's Bay. Right. What is the plan, what is the hope, and what is the dream? I would say our mission is to play somewhere in the middle over there. That's what we want to do. Hopefully, we can slap some medium tanks. There is no lights. Interesting. There is no light tanks, but once again, maybe I should consider about the CVS build on this tank, but the gun is very inaccurate, and then you are kind of becoming a light tank, but an accurate gun. Kind of annoying, isn't it? Kind of annoying, fellas. Right, Mr. Foch is playing over there. Good. We caught object of guard. That's very, very good. We slapped him with one magazine, or with half of the magazine, I suppose to say. That is okay. Our mission is very, very, very simple. We want to be spotting the folks that are playing here. That's all we want to do. And if someone would be playing in this area as well, we want to make sure that they would regret their life choices as well. Good luck. That's actually a direct hit. There is a possibility that 3 out of 4 shells hit. I do not know did we penetrated him or not, but you know, there is that. Relax, take it easy, we have all time in the world of tanks. We don't need to panic, we don't need to rush. Now all we are waiting until this DBV will say, oh no, which he does. And now we want to say hello for Arta. Doesn't really matter. You see, it's the same situation with DBV. Whenever you have one shottable tank, you are wasting 2 rounds anyways. So I don't really think that we can complain about this and we can cry about this. I truly don't think so. It's just the nature of that type of tank, right? Now, object is in the deep shithole, which is good thing for us. And we are sending him straight into the garage, or actually our team is sending him to the garage, that's okay. And now our mission is to get tiny touch more involved here and to get maybe half of the clip more as soon as possible, right? That's what we want to do. That is what we want to do. Hirschkaffer drowned. I believe he's a bit disappointed with his team, which, you know, we can't blame him for, but drowning is never an option. Just between me and you. Right. Now, if we will do everything properly here... Uh-oh. Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that this guy is in full pigeon mode, you know? Very, very good. I am missing the damage output. I am missing accuracy of this tank. I am missing armor of this tank. I'm missing everything. In my opinion, fellas, after I have played a few games with this vehicle, I think this could be the worst assembly store tank yet. I understand that the selling point of the vehicle is more fun than anything else, but even looking into this tank as a fun vehicle, I still feel like I am missing something, you know? I am still feeling that I am missing something. I really dislike this tank with a burning passion, and I truly believe that this tank is absolutely not worth anything. I truly believe in that. Prove me wrong, fellas. Yeah, but just a simply... honestly, Kaku tank for overpriced price. I definitely won't be buying it on the peasant account. There is no way. Anyways, let's see the score, shall we? And we are back, fellas. 3.4 thousand damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage. I needed to work very, very hard for this score, and it's still laughable. Yeah. Not my tank, fellas. Not my tank, and you are losing credits all the time. Right, my performance with this vehicle was 3 games, 3.5 thousand average damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, close to 5,000 combined. Close to 5,000 combined, fellas, but I struggled a lot with it. Definitely not my favorite tank, and I truly believe that most of the people will hate it. Anyways, let me know your comments down below, or your opinions down in the comment section. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.